What's going on, guys? Of course a vehicle would drive by right when I start my video. So I wanted to update you guys on something that's changing with the Tweaks World adventures, just everything that's going on in my life. Some of you are gonna be like, you know what, I don't care about this video, I could care less, you know, skip on to the next thing. Other ones of you, the others, some of you are following what's been going on closely and kind of already know what I'm talking about. I feel like that antenna might give it away. And yeah, I just want to give everyone a quick walkthrough of what happened. Okay, so without any further delay, I'm just going to show you guys straightforward, and that is the new adventure vehicle for my page as well as my day-to-day life. Yep, I went ahead and landed on getting the Forester. So a lot of you are probably wondering, why did you get the Forester? You put a poll up on your personal page and asked everyone to vote on it. You did a live video feed on your blog page asking everyone, and everyone was screaming to pick the 4Runner over the Forester. So why in the world did you do this? Well, let me explain to you why. The big deal for me is when I started like die hard looking at the 4Runner, it's a great vehicle. I love it. I still want to own one. But I had to be real with myself and be like, you know what? I don't have a ton of money. I'm going to be making payments on these vehicles. And I started looking at the 4Runners, realizing I couldn't get the model I wanted with the features and options I wanted for the price that I wanted, and the terms and payments and just interest and all the things that go into financing a vehicle. I would have to settle for something. And yeah, it would have been a 4Runner, but I don't think I would have been happy with it. It wouldn't have had all the things that I wanted. I would have gotten the bottom tier with the lowest options and the base model. And a lot of people are like, you know what, that doesn't matter. It's the motor and transmission, what drives the car, and that's what's important, what you pay for. And no, it's not. You pay extra for all the stuff inside, and that's what I want. So with the Forester, I was able to spend significantly less, get the top trim model with all the features I wanted, and then some that I didn't even know were something that I would be interested in, and again, for less money. All right, so I'm gonna hit you with the back of the vehicle first, because that's the least exciting part. And yeah, here's one of the features right here. I think that's really cool. I know people are gonna think that's really lame, but yeah, it's got, I guess, an automated or hydraulic lift, I don't know what they'll call it, lift gate. It's got, looks like you can pull it down here, as well as you can just push this button and it will close. There is a button on the key fob that I can push it and it will pop that and open it up for me. To get it open today, I just pushed the button that was under the lip. So this thing came with a lot of cool things. You know, it came with a bed mat, or I guess it's not a bed, I don't know what to call it, a trunk mat, if you will. It says Subaru on it, fancy, I don't know. It's pretty thick. I'm happy with it. It could be useful. I really like the cutouts right here, just so you could maybe tuck something away here or there. I'm sure it has another use at some point in time, but yeah, I think that'll be handy to put things there that won't fly out. It has a 12-volt outlet here in the back, which is really handy for camping and things like that. The previous owner doesn't seem to have the rod curtain that goes there, and then what that does is that kind of just covers everything here, so they didn't have that. But I think this is really neat. Check this out. See this lever right here? Watch this. Pachow! How cool is that? Yeah, you pop the leather, and we'll do it again. Pachow! The seats fold down. I don't know how many times I'm trying to load something in my car, and I'm like, oh my god, crap, I don't have enough room. Let me balance it on the end of the car, and then walk around and have to load the seats down. I think that is a really cool feature of the vehicle. There goes the lift gate. it's really handy. I think that it will benefit me in the long run. Just loading things and whatnot, or if you're like, hey, can you open the tailgate for me and walk out to the car? Yeah, I can do it from here. You guys have to understand that the vehicle I had before this was a 2005 Acura MDX. 2005. It doesn't have any of this kind of stuff. This is the first vehicle I've owned that has like a keyless entry. And when I mean like keyless entry, I mean I walk up to the vehicle and it just unlocks itself. I don't push any buttons. It's also the first vehicle I've owned that has a push button start. Like, that's really cool to me. So the whole keeping the keys in the pocket is something that's new for me. So be happy for me. Inside the car, and yes, I parked in the sun because I'm an idiot. A lot going on the steering wheel. I'm just gonna run through stuff really cool. Cruise control, all that good stuff here. Some settings for the eyesight, which is... The eyesight package allows me to set my cruise control, and if I'm starting to pull up on someone in front of me, and I'm going too fast or they're going slower than me, it will actually slow me down because of these cameras here and there. It will also help with if someone were to pull out in front of me and slam on their brakes, it will try to stop my vehicle to avoid accident. It also beeps at you if you try to change lanes without using your turn signal, blah, blah, blah. Got some controls here, Sport and Sport Sharp. That's just throttle tuning, if you will. Sport Sharp is very quick, I think, for this vehicle. It's a lot of fun. And then Sport is kind of a happy medium, and then I is intelligent, best gas mileage. Phones, all that, hang up, you know, all that crap, volumes, select. This panel here controls everything up there. Nothing exciting. It does have paddle shifters. I think that's really neat. I've never owned anything with paddle shifters. You can go down and put it in manual, and even though it's a CVT, it'll let you, you know, make you think you're cool, and I don't know. It's really fun. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun to drive. The eyesight package makes it a very safe vehicle. Yes, you can turn off the features like the lane detection and the running into people, but it helps you out on insurance, and honestly, just keeps you a safer driver because there's a lot of idiots out there. It has tinting side mirrors, which is really crazy. So if someone's like has their brights on and then my rear view mirror is tinted to their lights, it also does it for the side mirrors. It has defrost on them as well, but I don't know if they just come on their own or if I have to push a button. I haven't figured that out yet. So I want to show you some of the features here. Turn this thing on. All right, cool, good deal. So, oh wait, hold on, the radio's probably gonna come on. Oh, yep, there's music. All right, cool. So the little guy up here, it's gonna be so hard to, here we go. All right, so check this guy out. Lots of cool stuff here. This is the traction, if you will. So if I was slipping, or maybe if you're going through mud or ice, you would see it do different things. If I turn my wheels, you can see them turn on the screen. I think that's pretty neat. It's got some other features here. This monitors your gas mileage over time, just kind of like how you're doing over a 30-minute period. And you can change that to be like a 10-minute period or an hour or a day or whatever you want. Again, more of a live gas miles per gallon meter. A lot of the features in this vehicle are aimed towards monitoring that gas mileage, since it is a very fuel efficient vehicle. Just some basic stuff here, like how far it can go and all that on gas. This is a very basic display, time, gas, again, settings, and then look at this one. It's a boost gauge. I think that's so cool. I know it's really lame. I think it gets like 10 pounds of boost or something, nothing exciting. But I think that's the coolest thing in the world. I've never had a car with a boost gauge. Radio's pretty basic. You've got different features you can choose from as far as like connecting to your phone, you know, Sirius radio, whatever. It also has, you know, navigation, you know, don't do this while driving, blah, blah, blah. There I am if you want to track me down and find me and steal my car. This is where I'm at right now. So, nothing amazing, just things that are really interesting to me. I'm really interested to see how that traction control, or I guess the traction monitoring system does while riding off-road or driving off-road. I'm kind of excited about that, actually. It's the motor, but you have to promise to not make fun of me because there's nothing cool to see under here. Except that it's very dirty. Yes, that's an intercooler on top. It is for the turbo system. I do not know how big this turbo is at all. Not even a little bit of idea in millimeters. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't even know where it is. Is that it down there? No, I don't think so. Also, I'm guessing that's my oil filter? That's weird. I am just seeing this for the first time, guys. I assume this is my oil filter. How? How is that even possible? That is like the easiest oil filter in the world to change. Okay, so that's pretty cool. A lot of stuff going on over here. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is neat here, that the fact that the hood actually matches up with the intercooler so it can pull in air. On the older Foresters, they did have a hood scoop and they have gotten rid of it. With this Forester, I think is a total bummer. That was a hoopty. I think it's a total bummer, but I probably won't be adding a hood scoop or anything like that. It just seems like that would be really weird. So yeah, there's a motor in there, and that's pretty much all there is to that. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. You know, I could jump into more things about the car, but let's be honest, you probably don't care. As far as plans for the car in the future, nothing crazy, really. I want this vehicle to last me a really long time, so I probably won't be messing with the motor. I'm not going to be cranking up the horsepower or putting some obnoxious exhaust system on it and turbo, you know, crank the boost up and blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing that. I want this vehicle to last a long time. I even bought an extended warranty on it and things like that. I will probably put another rack system up here, something that can carry like a cooler or just luggage. I think those look pretty neat on these. Also, I might be adding something for adding like kayaks or things like that in the future. So other than that, I think there's some little things here and there I might do as far as getting rid of some of the chrome on the vehicle, like here, maybe plastic dipping that. I love the dealership. And then my friend that works there from Ferguson, shout out Ferguson, but I will probably get rid of just the whole license plate in general. Nothing against them or the dealership. I just don't like the license plate or anything being up there at all. I think it'd look better without it. Other than that, I might do some meatier tires, and then honestly, that's about it. I've thought about lifting it, but it's kind of expensive, and I don't know if that's something I want to do. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's the not so exciting surprise for you, but extremely exciting surprise for me is the fact that the new adventure rig is the Forester. I was kind of toying around with the idea of naming the vehicle or giving it a name. I've never done that. If you guys have an idea for a name and not stupid stuff, yeah, just comment on this video with what your ideas should be, and I'll take them into consideration. So I appreciate you guys' time. Thanks for watching this video. I know it's not that exciting for me, but I am really excited about this vehicle. I look forward to camping out of it. We just went into winter here, so I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I have to get one more camping trip in before the end of the year. Yeah, that's the plan. One more camping trip before the end of the year in this rig. So stay tuned, guys. See ya.